I must say that it was a very, very important personal experience for me to announce this particular award, Entertainer of the Decade, because it's to a human being who is humble, who is a wonderful heart, and who has had the most magnificent success that just hasn't touched him. Can you imagine producing a film in 2010 where they had to have a special show at 4 a.m. in the morning, and it was house full, day after day, 4 a.m. I ask Mr. Chidambaram to join me in awarding our Entertainer of the Decade to the one and only Rajinikanth. Sir, after you had this amazing success this year, Robot, Endiran, I think like you can add some of the top hits of Bollywood all together and they still won't have the kind of success that you've had. Would you rate it as your best film, or since we're talking about a decade and more, which is your best film, this one or others?
So far, definitely Robo.
This is the best.
Robo is the best. I mean, I consider this the best.
And did you expect like the huge success it got? I mean, I can't even begin to define the parameters of this success.
Honestly, I mean, I didn't expect so much. Actually, it will become so big, I never expected. Yeah.
Right. Now, with this kind of success, you have, in fact, there's a Hindi version of this. But generally, do you feel that the recognition could have been wider? I certainly feel that. What do you feel, Mr. Chidambaram? You don't mind?
Well, I think it's been done in more than one language. It's perhaps the biggest grosser in India's history, I think. So what more do you want? And then Entertainer of the Decade.
At least of the decade. And of course, one thing which is going to, then very few things which make Mr. Chidambaram's knees tremble is whether you will ever enter politics, and with who.
I was hoping that you would enter politics in 1996. He had a great opportunity. The story, he knows part of it, I know part of it. You'll know when we write our memoirs. Right. He could have entered politics in 1996.
Do you think he's sensible not to enter politics?
No. Just because we were not sensible in entering politics, that doesn't mean he should not enter politics. He still could. He'll sweep the elections.